Welcome to Experian Exchange, featuring exclusive interviews with all the latest news and insights with Experian's business leaders. Hello and welcome to Experian Exchange. I'm Irani. Intelligent AI is transforming the business world as we know it. Generative AI alone could inject up to £120 billion per year into the UK economy over the next decade. So how do you capitalise on the opportunities and navigate the challenges that come with AI? Well, joining me now is Christine Foster, General Manager of the GenAI Centre of Expertise at Experian UKI. Christine, welcome to the program. Great to have you with us.
Thank you, Del.
So, Christine, where do you think businesses stand when it comes to using AI?
It's such an important time for UK businesses and AI. They see adoption going up, they know how important it is, and they're sensing that sort of sense of urgency. They know the UK government's looking for growth, they know there's an AI action plan, and meanwhile, when they think about what it's really going to take in their businesses to implement this, they realize it's a little bit hard, right? It can feel like there's such a distance between the speed of the research going on and then the hard work it takes to get these things implemented inside of a business. And it can feel like there's a skills gap, it can feel like there's a data gap, it can feel like there's so much work to do. And I think, there's so much opportunity for UK businesses, but there's just plenty they need to get right as well.
What would be one piece of advice that you would give to business leaders about how to successfully implement AI?
Most important for businesses is that they center their AI inside of their business strategy. Definitely extreme clarity on their business strategy, their corporate strategy, their focus. Every business needs to have a reason for why it exists, who it serves, and what they're aiming for. And with that kind of clarity, the AI plans make a lot more sense. Giving that clarity really helps the employees know how to innovate. And so setting up those guardrails for employees to be able to innovate freely inside of that is really, really helpful. For us at Experian, we found that very early on, setting up an AI council was a really useful tactic as well. So knowing that we had a collection of experts and non-experts together looking at the use cases coming through our business and what made sense for us and what didn't make sense for us, and pulling all of that together to make sure we could get that experience very quickly across the company to understand what we wanted, who we wanted to be and what we wanted to do.
Christine, from your personal experience, can you share some examples or stories about some of your customers and how they're using AI that's working really well for them?
Businesses are all going at this in slightly different ways. Again, because the best ones are really putting it, inside of their business strategies, it's all a little bit different. I will say some patterns are emerging for the businesses that are finding really good ROI, and they tend to be in customer service, which makes a lot of sense, right? Having a 24/7 available assistant. The other area that tends to be a very good ROI for businesses is anomaly detection. So AI and machine learning is very, very good at spotting something that isn't quite right? Something that's outside of pattern. And this is tremendously valuable and effective in cybersecurity and fraud. And then the other area is really automation of processes, particularly around data quality, actually. So this is often a big task for businesses to get their data into shape. And all of that work of extraction, transformation, loading, deduping, all sorts of data quality issues are really well dealt with automation and AI.
In terms of Experian, tell me, what are you guys doing as a business in terms of leveraging AI?
We've already been putting AI and machine learning into our business because it made sense for our customers, it made sense for our business. So we already had Experian Boost, we already have Aperture Data Studio, and those already use ML. And one of the newer things that we're working on in the B2B space, and we've launched globally, is Experian Assistant. So this is one of these 24/7 available assistants, and it's really focused on data scientists and data analysts working inside of our Ascend platform. And so all of that Gen AI kind of, generative work to assist the user is embedded in Experian Assistant.
That's really interesting. I mean, it's pretty clear that generative AI is going to be a major focus in this space. But Christine, what else are you keeping your eye on? What else should we all be looking out for?
This year, most people are saying that agentic AI will really become real. So far it's been talked about, and this is the year that we expect many businesses to deploy their first agent of some kind. When it comes down to it, we're really going to be thinking about these agents as digital colleagues and all the consequences of that, of how do we onboard them, how do we train them, how do we collaborate with them, and how are they collaborating with our customers, and so on and so forth. So it's very interesting times.
Oh, I'm sure we're going to be talking about AI for several months, if not years to come. So Christine Foster, really lovely talking to you. Thanks for joining us on the show.